for it. Look, Evo, animals living in perfect harmony. Disgusting. Put a stop to that right now. Why is there an elephant up that tree? Get it down before it breaks something. Activate the stepping stone switch, get a piranha, get the elephant out of that tree. Alright, so the exit teleporter is actually right underneath me. So you might think hippopotamus to, because notice most animals float. This is an interesting level because the day and night cycle is very fast. The problem is the night, it's like that water level, it's very difficult to see. Incidentally, you cannot jump through this ring with any animal. You can't fly through it. Like, check this out. Can you see anything in this level? It's very difficult to see at night, sadly. Jump and roar attack. The hyenas don't really put up a fight. Okay, so it took a bit for me to figure out, but these red rings, you actually activate them if you throw a rock through them. And the only thing that can throw a rock is that guy right there. And if you throw a rock through every single red ring, that is what unlocks the trophy on this course. Oops. See, there's the elephant. I'm curious if like you have some awesome speedrun strats, if you can like clip into that just enough and then press the R button and transfer into that. So there are rocks all over, but if because for some reason there's a switch. Can I take a ride back up, or is my weight gonna wait for it? Yeah, it is fitting though. Here's another nice touch. We're in the jungle, right? Check out the speakers though. They have moss growing on them. Nice touch. Thinking about this backwards. Yeah, okay. Maybe I can hit this to show off. Oh, nope. We actually put the block on that switch, and then we use that, we can like put a hyena on here because we want to actually get a hyena up here. At this point, the only animal that's possible to get to this point is the gorilla. So once we raise these platforms though, then we can jump across them with the hyena, which we need to do so, but alright, there we go. Because the hyena can now jump up onto the next platform here, the gorilla cannot. See? Actually, I do one step beyond that and put a hyena on one of those blocks. That way, it's like almost a shortcut in itself. Before I even raise the block, if you put a hyena on it, then you can go over those vines with the gorilla. You hit the switch, it raises the rocks, you just jump to the rock and bam, there's the hyena right there you can switch to. So, a nice little cool sequence break for this level. But here is the intended strat. Thought it was. In Donkey Kong 64, the vine swinging is actually pretty easy. This one is harder in the sense that you have to like have the right camera angle and you have to like use the analog stick to build up momentum and then you can jump. So basically what we want to do here is we want to lure one of these things over and then beach him. Okay, what was the last objective? Oops. Oh yeah, the elephant. So in order to get the elephant, we actually need a bird. So we just come over here with the piranha and get this. And see, what's interesting and kind of too bad at the same point, it's like game. It is kind of like spoiling the puzzle for you in the later levels. Almost like Zelda Skyward Sword, or that stupid sword like thing that accompanies you like every single time you get into a new room. It like basically spoils the solution. Like, oh, you need to put that switch over there. Oh, you need to put that statue over there. And it's like, shut up! I'm like, want to kind of figure out the puzzles on my own, thank you very much. I'm not a 5-year-old. Man, that game was one serious piece of work. One of the biggest disappointments. Unfortunately, you can't really crush. Oh, you can. Nice. Alright, now, one more thing to do. We just get the elephant out of the tree. And here's another thing. If you want to 100% this level, you kind of, like in any other, I mean almost like pretty much any given level, you want to have access to all animals, right? So think about this. If I get up into this tree, this parrot is the only thing that can get up in this tree to get this elephant. If I just leave the parrot up here and walk this elephant down, I can never get back up here on the same playthrough. So it would be a little bit wise to make sure the parrot gets pushed off, or push the elephant off at the same time. The animal in this entire stage, well, I guess you can't get a fish here either though. That's part of the objective. Once you get the elephant, it's like, oh, that's the end, and it's like kind of obvious, like, oh, maybe I should use the elephant to get to the teleporter pad. So, I mean, that's kind of how the last half of the levels start to go. Jungle Jumps. This is an interesting level. I'll read this right quick. There's a big blue swirly thing on the scanner. Maybe I shouldn't have spilled coffee on it. Hey, be careful, it's a jungle out there, ha ha ha. Kill all the gorillas, kill all the hyenas, collect all of the keys. So this has a unique animal, the chameleon, which honestly is kind of useless. Like, you never have to get it, you never have to use it, it's just in the level. So here's what the keys look like. Chameleon stats. Tongue, attack, and stealth mode. So even if you like stealth mode all your way up to the hyenas, so they don't like kill you instantaneously, and then like try to tongue attack them, your stealth meter, oh yeah, let's do this one too, the racing tortoise. Speed boost and shell attack. So one thing at a time here. Even though this was the same racing tortoise on the swamp level, I never popped back into it and kind of forgot this, so we never got that stat. Alright, so second thing which I was talking about is your stealth meter is empty, and so then it's like you need to go into stealth mode to hide, but you can't, and so you kind of still, at this point, get Hyena biker, speed boost and missiles. Oh Man, that one was like full health. Come on, brother. I'm just trying to take you down. You need the biker hyena to get up higher in the level, though. Who knew elephants were so missile resistant? I certainly didn't know. And, big surprise, guess what happens if you jump through all of these hoops? Okay, we'll do a nice jump onto the log here, then gun it. Oh, man. So here is where we need the 3 keys. Just so we can get to this last area here. No! Okay, goodness, I got scared. I don't want to kill him up there because then it'll be impossible for me to get. Oh, there we go, okay. That was weird. Like I didn't activate their loading zone or something, I don't know. Okay, finally, we can get back up to where we want easily with this beast. Okay, step 1 completed. Oh man, we did it. Okay, this is not the fun part. Fun fact, every time I'm hitting the ground, do you see where it's spawning that like white ring? It's like down on the ground way far below. Check this out. Isn't that hilarious? Holy crap, we did it. Okay. So there's key number 2. So we just have to get the last key, which... Okay, shoot. I don't know where I was going on that other thing, maybe to get a ring for the trophy. But let's get out of this level. I already got the keys. Let's get out. Come on, cinematic, I understand. I'm not dumb. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, crap. I have to kill all the gorillas. Remember me saying how careful when you... Gonna die, man. After all this, this is how it's gonna end. Come on, camera, work with me. Okay, I'm gonna just use the hyena. Oh, goodness. I was like, no fall damage, please. Ah, okay. That level took me an embarrassingly long amount of time, honestly. What can you do? Okay, now we've made it to the level that we've all been waiting for. In fact, I believe the target score is 10,000 points. It might be 12,000, honestly. I am going to play this level exactly once, win, lose, or draw, and if I don't beat it, moving on to the desert. So here is Evo's Escape. Listen up, in this zone there's a long line of obscure puzzles to solve, deadly traps to negotiate, an idol to steal, a big rolly rock to avoid. Now, be careful, do not touch any buttons, otherwise you do actually skip this cinematic. and miss out what's going on. So this is all scripted. Evo, what are you doing? Evo, don't leave me alone like Mommy did, please. Looks like Evo's gone native. Ha, I know, I can use this old security camera to track him down and spank him. Use the control stick to move the camera, press the A button to shoot, press the B button to speed up the camera. So, the sad thing is, it's kind of like this on-rails shooter, but you have no cursor, and what's worse is, the distance that you can shoot things is kind of like frustratingly small. So even if you are like completely lined up, it might not be far enough. And look how many times you have to hit things to break or defeat them. Chameleons are worth a lot of points, but they also are... Look at this, 0 points. Granted, this is my first attempt, but hyenas are a measly 100. And look at that, like, they're all out of range, so I would either have to speed up the camera, but then it throws off the whole cycle, because then I'm too far and then they would come back, and it's like, this level is extremely frustrating, I kid you not. Please shut up that music. And then you have these long stretches of like almost no animals. It's like, make up your mind, game. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if you want a chance to get your high enough score to have your to win, you basically need to have at least 1,000 points by now. And even these fish with these heat-seeking missiles are kind of hard to kill. Okay, I actually did it all that time, so 3,100, not bad. See, everything about this is so frustrating. Got the turtles at least. Thank you, shut up. Oh yeah, it's this pool of fish that's kind of harder to, I think they're supposed to be piranhas. Look at that though, it's like, and then I'm out of range. And I don't know if these are timed or if there's a specific amount of, and then look at, I got, what, 0 fish on that one? Frustrating. Alright, here is our carnival ride. It's easy to get row 1, of course. Just move on. I'm ready to go. Don't want to play this game anymore. Oh yeah, elephants are not worth that much, I don't think. 200. Obviously a very slow giant target. Alright, in here, all of these animals are actually decent. So like, this is kind of your given section where you get into this and then you should be able to take out all of the animals. So you kind of always count on the, oh I don't know, about 1,000 points that you get from this section. Oh man, rusty skills. Yes, the lions. So frustrating. And then basically, whatever it is, if it's 12,000, you need to have 11,000 points by this time. because then we have one more enemy, this parrot. Or wait, no, we still have this lion section. Look at that. See how I'm just kind of like out of range? It's like frustrating. Okay, here I think we have to want to kill the parrot, or the, no, chameleon. But yeah, these parrots are like 1,000 a piece, I think. If you save your heat seekers for those, you might be able to snipe them. And so here what he will say at the end is, bah, there are far too many animals left to kill. So it's like you fail. So it's, oh, nice, got one. But yeah. So we failed. Imagine being stuck on that, and it's always like the very last course for me to beat. So there you have it. In fact, I haven't even the sun. Looks like the station's fuel supply is produced here. Wonder why the machines shut down. Restart the oil pump. Open the fuel line valves. This is probably one of the few ingeniously designed desert levels, which is probably, you know, they probably did first or early in development. Show off some stats right quick. Jump and spit attack. Do you like his little fez? Armed desert fox. Pretty decent animal as far as damage causing. Jump and hot shots. Pretty sure we need the camel though at the moment. Now, those other desert foxes won't attack me because I'm one of their brethren. Oil pump activated. Notice it actually covers up the teleporter. So this is kind of one of the few ingeniously designed courses in the desert world. Guess that was a solid piece of platform. Oh, we did it. Okay. So then we get over to this little perch area to kill this vulture, turkey vulture. Flight and grab and lob. It can carry things as well, so I'm going to just go ahead and carry this by virtue of... Actually, I know I don't need it, but it's a good habit to be in. Fuel line valve 1 open. Because that way, if I need something that's not this turkey vulture, then it's like, oh, I have another animal that I've carried with me here. Alright, so then that should be it. Unless, was there one more objective? So now we have struck it rich in the oil industry. Notice you can even activate the teleporter when you're carrying another animal. Alright, I got about 10 minutes here. Maybe have time to do one.